Hi all, Lordug here, and welcome to the Thaumaturge. This is a game I've been watching for a while, and I played the demo, loved it. It's kind of it's not a style of game you see very often, and I like games that kind of stand out as a kind of new way of doing things. So this was really fun. Now, it's been out a little bit, a couple of weeks, or something like that, and I've only just got around to playing it, but I've got there eventually, and I've really been wanting to. So we're going to get straight into it, and you'll explain what all this is as we go. So here we go. Thaumaturge is a word deriving from Greek. It means miracles. A thaumaturge, or a temperomancer, is one able to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognise flaws or stigmata imprinted on the human psyche and can bring them to the surface. Are they a doctor of souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of a thaumaturge without being born one. There you go. So now I think it's a cutscene, so I'll let you listen to that in peace.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone. I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested. He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now, does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Brigge.
Touching letter from good old sister. Very nice.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes,
He,
thank you.
he don't look good. He don't look
You're
well.
not looking your best.
Exactly.
Thank you.
So thank you.
What's your message?
Go ahead and dictate him. I don't see what point of playing a trick on him is going to be. Let's just dictate the message.
Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope you will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Well, this is to sister, and she wrote such a nice letter to us, then, yeah, let's do a greeting.
Please add my love to you, my sister.
Touching.
Shut your mouth. Nobody asked you.
From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Viktor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw, Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere. On every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail.
He thinks
Maybe
I'm crazy.
He'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Loony.
See? Thinks I'm completely insane. Okay, so now we're under control. We use WASD, W-A-S-D, and you see these diamonds on the floor here. I can only explain this from the demo. Once I get outside the demo, I won't know what I'm talking about, but I never usually do, so it's okay. Yeah, so you'll see these diamonds on the floor. You can click on them and read. In this case, it's just filler. It's just lore. So if you want to read this, you can. I'll leave it on a second, and I'll scroll down. You can read the rest of that. Just pause it, and we'll come over here. Let's read this. Another letter to Janko, or Janko, and from Lou. There we go. Now, if you right-click, I remember this from the demo. Right-click and it tells you where to go. Isn't that a cool way of doing it? And you get, if you click on floor, because you can press WASD or you can just point and click. If you point and click, you get these little explosions on floor, which is quite nice. Okay, perception. As a Thaumaturge, you possess exceptional perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight. You can anticipate the enemy's actions. You can follow traces of emotions, thoughts, actions, and words, and you can reach your goal easier. Okay, I'm just going to correct the microphone 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, continue. Now it's the same process here. If you see a diamond, you can click it. Now, if you go up to people that haven't got a diamond on them, all they'll do is just talk. It's like a casual conversation between them. And you can't really do anything else. So let's do that again. So it's telling us to go over here now with the perception. And we'll come over here. Look, he ain't got a diamond, so he just does some talking. There's a diamond on this. It's just a bit of reading. The Tiffis Herald, whatever. So it's newspaper, basically. And these will talk, and if you get somebody with a diamond on them, like this person, that means you can interact with them. So we're going to interact with him. There isn't much else to do around here. We've done everything we can. So let's carry on.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
I've got reason. There's nothing else to do, like I said. I'll ask about the healer.
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
Okay. Straightforward
I
answer.
actually meant, is there anyone visiting? A guest?
Ah, you came for some healing.
Well,
Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot.
Okay, good.
You getting in, or what?
Yes, let's go.
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
Let's do it to it.
Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
Okay, so we've got an update to the journal. So the journal just kind of shows you your quest that you're on, or side quests and everything. They'll all be listed here. You've got other things you can look at like this, and just entries and things like saluteurs. They have many names. When Latin was in fashion, a wise man called the creatures newcomers. In popular beliefs, they are sometimes called demons, angels, ghosts, or even deities. I do not know where they came from. They reflect the beliefs and superstitions of people from different regions. Even though this is important, by the way, because you'll see a lot of saluteurs in this. Even though those people themselves cannot see them, highly sensitive individuals like artists are sometimes able to see their manifestations. Wild saluteurs change their whereabouts as they follow people's flaws. People travel more these days. Once in St. Petersburg, I saw a sphinx. So basically, saluteurs are, like I said, like he explains the ghosts or whatever. You can see the one he's got, which is called Upyr. This is the one that's with him now. And this is his first saluteur. He came to me more than 15 years ago, and I offered him my heart and the flaw of pride I carry. By trying to capture others, I fell into a spiral of torment and exhaustion, and cost me my connection to Upyr. I can no longer use his power, nor ever fully see him. We are both shadows of our old selves. I cannot help him, but I've heard of someone who can. So that's why we're here, to get our link to Upyr back. So that's what saluteurs are. And there's a lot to read in here. I can go over some of it later on, but we'll carry on for now, and I'll explain other things as we go. So, but that's what your journal does. And then it goes through other things like your tree, which I'll explain later. This will come into play very soon. Items you've got, and of course a map of the area. So that's what's that's the kind of in that area. Again, we're looking for people with like something over them, like a diamond, and then we can talk to them. Now, there's nothing you can see here, but if I use my perception, boom. Now you can see there's something here. Now, if you move away from this, that will actually break up. Oh, I'm too close, so I've already put it together. But what will happen is, you'll see it later, I think. It'll break up, and these little red or pink dots, whatever, will spread out into the air, into the atmosphere. And so then you know there's something close by that you need to, that you can lock onto to find something out about. But I was always already really close, so it just locked him straight in. So if I click on it, it tells you something about, it's an observation about something. Protective charm. Made of strings, sticks and feathers, it's supposed to protect the residents from influence of evil powers. So we know that two things here then. They are superstitious, and there's evil, according to them, there's evil powers. So I'm seeing a diamond over here. This will be something to read, because there's nobody here. Oh yes, another newspaper. Proletariats. Okay, and then of course we've got something to interact with here.
Gentlemen, is this the tavern here?
Hey, Putnik. You coming from far?
I am.
Indeed, I'm tired.
Nice boots.
Thank you.
Are they warm?
Yes. So as we heard, I have the flaw of pride, which is indicated by this red mark here. Now, if I use a kind of reply that uses the flaw of pride, then it will make my flaw of pride stronger. Now, that will open up other dialogue options later on in the game when your pride needs to be a certain strength to be able to answer. But also, pride is your flaws are a bad thing, because saluteurs can lock onto them, and they're actually a bad thing to have flaws. So you use it, and you can get more dialogue options, but there's a downside to having it. So, like, you won't be able to see things as clearly, your perception might be affected, things like that. But in this case, I am going to actually use it because, yeah, I'm not going to show fear to these guys.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots.
By doing that, you feed the floor of pride.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your Znami. We're the Tsar's soldiers.
Are you?
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I'm laying it on now.
Think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
Okay, so this is combat. Victory conditions. When your enemies lose all their health points, you win the fight. The enemy's health points are shown in bars below their feet, while your health points are represented by a bar at the bottom left corner of the screen. So ours is going to be down here. Now, it's not exactly, let's start the fight. It's not exactly complicated, but it's still a kind of system I haven't seen before. So they've got 11 and 15, I've got 40. Now, if I point, these cards over their head are my attacks, right? And whichever one I'm on has a red outline. So if I click on him, he has the red outline, and my cards appear above him. If I click on him, same thing. Now, these attacks have their own power, as you can see. So that's a quick attack that will do between 5 and 6 damage. Whereas this is a planned attack, which inflicts 11 to 14. So it will basically take this guy out in one hit, because he's only got 11. But, if you see, it says slow next to it. That means that the attack won't happen instantly. Like this one, quick attack will happen instantly. I press it, I run over, and I attack him. Whereas this, it will go slow. So if his quick, let's say he's got a quick attack set up, and I've got a slow attack, he will get to go before me now. Even though it's my turn, he will get to go before me because his attack is a quick attack and mine's a slower one. If his attack is quicker than mine, he will get to go before me too. But if mine is quicker than him, then I get to go before him. Now he's got a knife and he's got 15 points. So I'm going to do the slow attack on him. See, he did a quick attack, so he went before me. Now I get to go before him. I hit him with 11, and then he gets to go. Okay, something else comes in now. Actions queue. Perception allows you to anticipate the enemy's actions. To find out what they are planning, unfold the actions queue at the top of the screen. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful, but require perception, bringing the risk of an enemy attacking first, which I've just explained to you. So now you see, if you look at the top up here, you can see round 3, round 4, round 5, and you see a little fist, white fist and a red fist. Whichever one you've got lit up will be the white fist. So if I light him, see the white fist is here now. And he's going to do a slow swing, which does between 2 and 4 damage. Whereas he's going to do a precision cut, which is going to do between 1 and 4 damage. Which is weird because he's got a knife. You'd think that's going to do more damage than a punch, but either way. Now he has only got 4 points left because of the first hit. And we know that the quick attack does between 5 and 6. So that means I will get to go first, and I take the knife swinger out. He hits me with 3 again. But the good thing about this is that we know that he's got 11 points. And we know that the lowest this planned attack hits is 11. So I win. It will force to beat him.
Serves the Ruskies right.
And we get a Thaumaturge point.
They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Who are you calling a cripple? I mean, saying that about yourself, not about me. Do I look like my job? I might look like a cripple. I look a bit of a mess. So let's go up here. We have a doggy.
Good boy.
Good boy. Good boy. Good. Oh, sorry. Right, it's going. So we're going in here, looking for our healer. And you can kind of tell because we've only got one person with a diamond over them. So let's look at them. That's Rasputin. Yes, if you know history, it is that Rasputin. Yes, it is. So, interesting. But first, let's have a quick look around. Let's do this. We have a diamond here on this. Looks like a newspaper. News from Yerevan. It is. Our correspondents report that the newly appointed Governor General of the Yerevan province, Prince Napoleon Louis Joseph Jerome Bonaparte has just arrived in town. The highest officials were present at the welcoming ceremony, followed by a dinner with representatives from Yerevan's most eminent families. The Governor-General's address to the townspeople is expected in the next few days. So it's just law, just a bit of law if you want it. Let's go over here, pulse again, see if there's anything else. There isn't, so let's go and talk to good old Rasputin. See what he has to say.
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Efimovich Rasputin?
I forgive you.
I got that forgiveness easy.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard.
Yes,
Especially
I've heard.
in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
So you believe in his miraculous powers? Well, I don't know if I do. If you can't heal me, then I don't. Oh, yeah. Say you want to see
help
for
me,
yourself.
I'll believe all of it.
Exactly.
And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
I don't think I need to tell him about all my history. Just how I tracked him down.
I first learned of you in Paris. A charismatic miracle worker from Russia. I even heard about you from my doctors. By the time I got to Petersburg, you were already gone. I've crossed almost 3 continents, through Siberia, India, and half of Europe. But if you're asking me about my origins, I'm from Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
I do.
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan.
Oh, I won't do that. I'm a nice
After
guy.
them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or
Nice.
flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
Okay. No problem. Accept the challenge. Hell
What
yes.
would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
Smell it? Do I need to? Can't you just touch it? Oh yeah, look, I don't need to smell it. Prayer beads. Time-worn prayer beads with 30 woolen knots. The zeal gushing from the beads impregnates the wall better than the tallow from the owner's strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of blue rapture, purple passion, and graphite fierceness. The touch of the beads burns, but it also attracts. Trace certain Rasputin. Draw conclusion. Rasputin's wish. Rasputin has a magnetic zeal and passion. He is a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce, who is easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flames of his ardour. I have enough.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
I bet you can. Okay. Observations. Observations are information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions. A valuable source of knowledge about the world and events that can help you in different situations. Perception and objects. Thaumaturges possess perception, which allow them to read other people's emotions, actions, words, and thoughts left on items in order to recognize them. You must develop the heart, deed, word, and mind dimensions sufficiently. In some items, you will find a trace of someone's personality. It will take one of three forms. Unknown, you see it for the first time. Familiar, you have seen it before, but you are not certain who it belongs to. And certain, you know exactly who left it. Traces are only revealed once you pass the test of perception on the item. Perception covers mind, body, word, and everything.
Let's take a look around.
So if we use our pulse, boom. Okay, so I can tell by just looking here, there's 3 places that have got of interest. There's one here, you can see, that's almost gathered. And if you look, there's dots in the air here. So we know there's something here, and we know there's something down here. But we've all got something here, so let's check this first. This is a dirty bowl. Now, I can't read this writing here. There's some writing about this bowl here, but my dimension of word is too low, so I can't read it. The dimension of word is too low. That's that in the journal, which I'll show you quickly. Oops, sorry, journal. So when you go here, you have this. I'll explain this without reading that out. But you have this skill. This is a skill tree, and you have this tells you here how many skill points you've got basically. So here are the 4 dimensions: heart, mind, deed, and word. And here is Upyr, the saluter. Now you can fill in this row and this row, but I can only get this one past the saluter. I can't get these 3 because you need to have the saluter here before you can continue along the skill tree. So I can't open up any of these in these 3 until I get the saluter in here. And then later on you'll get more saluters before you can open up these. So you've got to get the saluter first. So in this one, which is the dimension of heart, I can continue to fill this in up to here until I get that saluter. Now, different things need different things to unlock. So for example, this needs word, right? So if I put a point in word here, it will then unlock that writing for the bowl. But I don't think that bowl is what Rasputin is looking for, is linked to Rasputin. That looks like it's just linked to this place. So let's go down here, because we know there's something here. Okay. So this is mind. So this is hair cloth. A penitential device for voluntary self-mortification of the body. So I know that could be his, because in some religions they'll actually whip themselves. So self-mortification, I can kind of see it, but I don't think it is. Also, I want to look at this one anyway. So that's mind. So I can't read this because I haven't got mind opened up. Let's see what the last one is.
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
Prayer book, an ornate prayer book containing prayers for the Russian Orthodox Rite. It vibrates with a languishing moan of delight, the touch of silk, the scent of courtly powder. But that which is soft and warm is also pierced with the thorns of impending separation and longing. Now again, we've got some more writing here that I can't read because we need... Draw a conclusion. Let me look at this first. Rasputin's passion. Who would have thought that this priest had such passion? Surprisingly, the mask of a healer conceals an outstanding lover, irresistible to women's hearts and bodies. Perhaps this is one of his healing methods. So we need deed. So obviously we need to unlock that. So let's go into the journal, because now we know what we need, and we know that belongs to him, because it did say trace evidence Rasputin. So go to Thaumaturge, and we need deed. So we're going to click on this, And then we're going to click, it was deed, wasn't it? Sorry, yeah. So we're going to click on that, then we're going to click develop. And what this will do, it will actually give us something as well. If you look to the right, it says Thief of Thought reduces focus by 1 additional point if the enemy is in a suffering state. And then it says below that, it has 1 point to deed. So let's do that. And deed gets a point. Now if we look back at the book, it now opens up this bit of text. Trembling hands in thin white gloves, feverishly tying a ribbon behind which she tucked a leaf with an imprint of her made-up lips. She ran to make it in time to give him a gift, to make sure he wouldn't forget her when he found himself so far from court. So obviously somebody cared deeply about him. So we can now get rid of that, and we can go and tell Rasputin we found what we found.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
Oh, I didn't see you say that.
At least one, my friend.
I can imagine.
Therefore, a Petersburg lady-in-waiting who was very devoted to you gave you her breviary.
Honestly, I don't remember where I got it. Its contents were always more important. Have a
That's good to
seat.
remember. Okay, I guess we made an impact. That's what we wanted. We've proven our point.
Tell me again. Why were you looking for me?
I don't think he's going to tell me this yet. We'll ask about it later. No, let's ask
I can't
about
help
it.
but ask you about that young lady from
I don't think he's
Petersburg.
going to tell me.
Careful. I'm starting to like you.
Oh, good, thank you.
But not enough to tell you about Petersburg. How
Told
do you
you.
think I might help you?
Okay, let's tell him about the
A few
problem.
years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Upyr is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind, I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
Not good.
I don't know if I can help you.
So you can pay him well, and that will feed into the floor of pride. The thing is, the coachman says he's been in this place a while, this town a while, village or whatever it is. There's no real money here, you can tell. There's not a lot of money here. So he obviously isn't bothered about getting paid, because I doubt people are lavishing him with massive gifts or lots of money here. So I don't think this even makes a difference. I know it feeds into pride, and I know that will give me more options later if I use it, but I'm not going to use it because it just doesn't make... I don't think they'll care. Showing that you're willing to beg might mean a little bit more.
I don't have much dignity left. I'm prepared to beg for your help.
That won't be necessary, Victor. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a Thaumaturge.
Maybe
Just
do
try
the
it.
same with me as with the others.
Yeah, just do it.
We can try.
Just do it.
Focus on my voice.
Okay.
You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe.
He's got a great voice. This voice actor
Gaze
is brilliant.
into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
I love these voice actors. They're really good.
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here.
I will say it's only the place we've been in. I mean, we've got... Okay, so these are actually like ashes more than actually telling me of something to lock onto. So... Wait, what? Oh, Upyr. Hello. How you doing, kid? So what was that? Oh! Wait,
I need to get out of here.
is something coming? I think something's following me. Let me just edge back. See if I can't, if it starts before I get back. Because I was right here when it started just seconds ago. Yeah, there's something coming. That heartbeat is getting closer and closer. And I don't want to see what it is. I don't want to. But yeah, it's catching me up. Upyr again. What's up, kid? Well, can we be friends again? Can we sort our bond out?
You're blind.
Hello?
You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
Apparently not.
What do I supposedly not see?
Seems like I know him.
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I only used it once.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
Oh, Father.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind.
That's the kind of father we all need. I don't think. You're weak, stupid, and blind. Thank you, Father. I love you too.
Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
I do. What's that? That's not Upyr. Well, that's Upyr.
I can see, Father. Clearly.
That must be another salutor. Hello.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm up. Don't worry. I'm going. 3, 2, 1. I'm gone.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort.
Evil spirits again.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yes,
Bit of an headache.
yes. Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
She wants to sweep.
I'm just heading out.
Bless her. She wants to sweep. Let her sweep. Come on, Victor. Let's get going.
So good to see you again.
Oh. Look at him now. I can see him fully now.
And something else.
My friend's
I
back.
saw him clear as day.
Upyr is
It
back.
wasn't vision. It was a salutor, unbound by a pact.
A wild
Wild
one.
one.
Yep.
And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
Oh, right.
You talking to me?
I'm talking to myself. I
was
always do.
Praying.
I wanted to sweep.
She wants to sweep. Let the woman sweep. Let's go. Leave her to sweep. Okay, so we're going to the point. Now, we could put in one of the others, but it looks like these are locked off now. I think they're only there for the test for Rasputin. I mean, we don't really need to know about a bowl. It's just a bowl, so... I'm not going to put it anywhere yet. I'm going to actually save it for now, because if the next thing that I do want to experience or look into is 2 on deed, then I need to put it there. Or it might be 1 on heart, so I need to put it there. So, and I do want to fill heart up because I can actually keep going. I mean, we've got that look here. We've got like this card, them cards that appear above the head. We've got another card here just past Upyr, and I can get to that because I've got him. So that's good. And it's action reaction. 8 to 9. Interesting. I'm not unlocking anything yet though, because I want to see what point that it would be best going into. Sometimes it's best to hold off and not spend your points. Multiple objectives. Quests have multiple objectives. Freely switch for the one you'd like to track. After switching, the objective will reveal a path to follow. Sometimes this path is so mysterious that it eludes even an experienced Thaumaturge. No worries. The remaining objectives will provide a way to solve the quest. In fact, what I'm going to do is, wait, let's go back in. Because what I'm going to do is, I am actually going to leave it here, because I think we've done like about 30-40 minutes, and this is good for the first episode. I think I'm going to do more, because I do like this game. I've played the demo, and this is still within the demo's scope, so I haven't broke out the demo area yet. And I'm looking forward to keep playing it. Now, I don't know what you'll think of it. Maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't, but, you know, we'll see. It'll be a nice thing. I think it'll be something good to break up Baldur's Gate. I'm still going to do Baldur's Gate. I'm not stopping Baldur's Gate, don't get me wrong. But I think it'll be nice to have something to break it up a little bit, instead of just those episodes. So, yeah, I might do another one of these, we'll see. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, then consider leaving a like. And if you've got a second free, maybe tap that subscribe button for some more of this stuff, obviously. And, yeah, I'll see you soon. So you take really good care, and goodbye for now.